We are live, and we are a little bit early because the sun in the woods sets earlier than we thought. I thought we could do this at 7, but
And it's absolutely beautiful here.
it is absolutely beautiful. I'm Mike Wendland,
And I'm Jennifer Wendland.
and we are boondocking in the woods of northern Michigan. There's our road trek CS Adventurous XL, and we'll introduce you to some folks here in a minute. But we are at probably one of our most favorite places. We've been coming up here for years, long before we had a road trek. We camped here, and what did we camp here in? We've camped in what?
In a pop-up camper.
A camper,
And then when the kids grew up, we came and camped in a tent.
In a tent, and now we're in a road trek. And all three of our kids came here. We are in kind of our favorite secret spot. We don't really tell you where it is. It's actually private property. But it's part of our family, and we get a chance to use this, and we probably will invite some road trekkers up here sometime because it's just really spectacular. But this is a really nice special trip.
This is the perfect time of year to be here. Even a couple weeks from now when the leaves start to change colors. No bugs, and it's very pleasant.
And we should tell everybody it's going to be cold tonight.
It's going to be freezing.
45 degrees is the low for tonight. It's about 62 right now. That's the temperature. Let's see, we've got Shirley is watching. We've got Carol watching. I got to scroll up here trying to hold it. What happened?
Uh-oh.
Oh, there we go. Let me see if I can do this. We got Monica watching and a bunch of you. Thank you for telling us you're there. We'll take your questions in a minute. But this is particularly special because besides our dog Bo, who loves this because he gets to run free. Where is Bo?
He's getting in the fire pit.
Bo, get out of the fire pit.
Out, Bo. Come on. Bo, out.
We haven't started our fire yet, but we will. There's a couple of paper plates from our dinner that we just had.
And the reason we haven't started the fire yet is that we're going to go for a walk as soon as this is done. We're going to take a nice long walk.
But we have some very special guests on this trip, and that is what's making this boondocking trip so great, right?
This is a very special trip.
All right, let's go. Bill Brown says you have the dog to keep warm, but let's introduce you to a couple of people here. First of all, I want you to meet this young lady. This is our granddaughter, Rachel. And Rachel is 10 years old. Rachel, what do you think about boondocking?
I like it because you're out with no one else and you're just kind of by yourself.
We are by ourselves, aren't we? We are a long way. We're going to come back and talk to Rachel in just a minute or so, but let's meet Rachel's sister, her older sister, and this is Wawa.
Hi.
And Wawa is 13.
Yep.
And can I show him what you're doing there, Wawa?
Sure.
Okay, Wawa is drawing. I asked her to do a picture. Wawa is our artist in our family, and she is drawing a picture of our road trek. And I can't wait for that to be. That's going to go on my wall, and that's pretty good. Wawa, how are you enjoying it up here?
I think it's great. I kind of just like getting out of, I don't know, everything and coming here.
Just nobody around?
Yeah, and I like the nature everywhere.
Wawa, Monica Lewis just typed, what a talented artist.
Thank you.
And Shelley says hi from New York. And William Brown, Rachel, says, I have the dog to keep me warm. Rachel, why don't you show them where the dog and I are going to sleep?
Okay, this is the man cave.
This is what?
The man cave.
This is the man cave, Rachel says.
Where's the zipper?
And there's Bo running free. The zipper's on the other side. We'll just leave it alone. This is where Bo and I are going to sleep because who sleeps in the road trek?
Us, the girls.
The girls all sleep in the road trek. And I'm going to have an Elkown blanket tonight. And the dog has had a ball here. Bo, say hi to everybody. That's our dog, Bo. Remember how he was? He's grown as a puppy.
There's Mom.
He's great. Janet Arnold is watching. Hi, Janet. Janet's going to have a post tomorrow. Or this will be up tomorrow. You'll be up this weekend, Janet.
Where's my mother?
Janet's out in California. Wendy Wendland Boyer says hi. That's Wendy Wendland Boyer is our daughter.
Hi, Mom.
Oh, hey, did you tell your mom I gave you a machete to play with in the woods?
Yeah, I got a machete.
So the girls are playing, and we're going to kind of show you a little bit where we're here. Now, this is, we've got the sun.
Backlit.
Yep. The girls are all watching a big bird. We're backlit. Let's kind of come around here and get the sun in our face. So let's tell them a little bit about this area. This is, the question is, what can you do? Well, you can do the same thing because in whatever state you're in federal lands and in state lands, there's places like this that you can boondock. And when we talk about boondock, we mean just what we're talking about. Tell them what we do here.
We just pulled up in our RV, on our road trek, and put the mat down, put the chairs out. We don't have electricity. We have our water supply. We fixed our dinner easily. We just ate and did what few dishes we had. And we just walk around and enjoy. Just take hikes and enjoy. Just be quiet and look.
Maybe we should show them why we love to boondock. There's no one else around. And I'll show you. Let's show them how remote this is, first of all. Let me switch cameras. First of all, you can see our campsite. This is going to be, as Rachel said, the man cave. I haven't used this. I haven't used this tent since I was. I used it on a cross-country bicycle trip, but I'll be in there in a sleeping bag. And there is our Road Trek CS Adventurous XL. We are just backed into a little clearing in the woods. And let me show you how remote this is. People wonder about how far when you talk about boondocking. Well, we are off a county road, about 1.5 miles off a county road on a 2-track. You see that right there? Can you see that's not much of a road? That is what we came down. That is what we came down. There goes Bo. He thinks we're going for a walk. And we actually had to make a very slow trip down here. And as we came down that road, we'd have to stop, and Jennifer would have to get out of the car.
Get out and remove tree limbs that were too low because we didn't want them scraping our RV.
So we did that. That all came about really well. And we had a great time. Let's do Karen from Grand Junction. Says it's raining there. Ooh. It's a beautiful sunset here tonight. We have Lila's watching, Karen, Love Bo, and Robert Morales, Edward, Keith, Shirley. Shirley says it's 90 degrees in Texas. Well, it's in the 60s here right now.
And I'm loving it. It's nice and cool. It was hot at home, hot and humid, and we came up here and kind of threatened rain for a little bit. Now it's cleared off, and it's absolutely beautiful. I can't wait till later tonight when those stars come out. We'll have to take a walk for sure in the dark and look at the stars.
Let's go get Rachel and show them the view. Hey, Rachel. Yep. I don't know if you saw what Ty was doing, but that's the trouble with going live on Facebook. Rachel, let's show them. Why don't you show them the Rifle River? You want to show them the river? Show them the pretty view.
Okay.
Tell them about it.
Wow. The Rifle River.
Bo, get out of there.
Bo, hey.
Now the sun is not in our favor because the sun is.
But it's nice. It looks nice.
Yeah.
That's the river down there.
Okay. There is the river. The river. This is a place we call the High Banks, and the river makes a really nice bend right there. Let me see if I can climb up in the trees here and show you the river. And the river makes a nice bend, and there it goes all the way, eventually to Lake Huron that way. This is a trout stream. It's a very clear. I don't know if the sun was a little better, you could see how you can actually see the bottom of the river down there. And it's just a beautiful
It's a great
stretch.
river for canoeing, floating down in a big old inner tube. It's a fun river.
It is a really fun
Nice
river.
and clear.
Yep, it is. We've got our buddy Jeff Mardica who is watching, and Jeff will be with us up in the Porcupine Mountains pretty soon. Dave Newman is there. Watch out for ticks, says Tim. Well, we don't have, this isn't really a tick zone up here.
But we'll be watching.
But we're watching. And Paige says, sounds like you're going to have a wonderful adventure. It's 93 degrees in Florida. Well, we don't miss that. So we should talk about the dinner that we just had. Rachel, tell everybody about that meal. What was it? What did we have for dinner?
It was called a Boondocking Bonanza.
This is a Boondocking Bonanza. That's the name of the dinner?
Yes.
What is it?
I don't know if it's kind of like something my grandma made up, but I'm not sure if I'm allowed to.
It's kind of a family secret.
You can tell.
Okay. You want to tell?
You tell.
Okay, it's like a burger. I just had a burger, but then like Grandpa, he put like corn in it and like onions in it, and then like he like cooked it all together. Potatoes. So that's it.
With salt and pepper.
Yeah, and like we cooked it on a grill.
And we made your potatoes separate because we don't like things touching.
I don't like things touching.
Oh, that's the best part. So we call it our boondocking. Ty is in our fire pit again, or Bo is. Ty's our old dog. So Jennifer, people are going to ask about this, and we'll put some pictures up. But this is really a fun dinner to have. Some people call it camper meals. That's what we used to call it. But we now call it the Boondocking Bonanza.
It's so easy to make. You just bring some hamburger, or you could bring ground chicken or ground turkey whatever you'd like and whatever vegetable you want. We've traditionally always used corn. And I've normally used canned, but this time I used frozen corn, and I used fresh potatoes and some fresh onion and salt and pepper. And the kids folded it up and got to cook it and could help themselves to more potatoes and more corn. And they enjoyed it. Everybody said it was good, even though I forgot the ketchup.
And we're going to have a nice campfire, but the dog knows
Bo?
that in there are the paper
Dirty plates.
plates that we ate on.
Bo? Okay, Bo loves sticks.
Bo also, yeah, the other dog, he likes sticks. I was building that campfire to light it as soon as it gets dark, and he takes every stick that we put on. Rachel's got her new road trekking hat on. Yep. So what does boondocking mean to you, Rachel?
For me, just in, like, being out here by ourselves and just, like, kind of like not, like, just enjoying everything.
And have you seen any other people today?
No.
Nobody is around, and it's really, really nice.
What have we seen? We've seen a hawk.
We've seen a hawk.
And what else?
It seems like Bo's been going after, like, a deer or something, but we haven't
Yeah.
actually seen it.
We haven't seen them yet, but I know they'll be here in the morning.
Yes, because Bo is acting really...
Yeah, Bo's been smelling them, hasn't he?
And Bo still wants that. We're going to have to start that fire, so Bo is not in
We
it.
got to do a walk first. Bo, we got to go for a walk.
Wawa's still working hard. Hey, Wawa,
Yeah?
tell everybody what kind of animals we have up here in Ogama County, Michigan.
Well, probably some deer, fox, badger, bears.
We do have a bear up here. Coyotes.
Yeah.
We saw some sign of coyote today.
Yeah. Skunks.
Yeah, don't talk about those.
And then one that we want
Beaver.
to keep Bo away from.
Porcupines.
Yeah.
Porcupines, yeah, you want to keep your dog away from those.
Yeah.
So the big question is, where do you think Bo is going to sleep tonight?
Probably with you.
Do you think he's going to stay in that tent with me?
I don't know.
I don't know. I think I'm going to stay in that tent.
Wait, is Bo staying in the road truck?
No, Bo's supposed to stay with me, don't you think?
You might bail.
Yeah. Tim Butcher wants to know, Rachel, if Sasquatch is up here. However, we did do some research on
We
that.
did do some research to research Bigfoot sightings, and there were some pictures that were just fake. Like Bigfoot was holding this girl, and she was like, "Ha!"
Yeah.
But Grandpa here, he said that he would look at Bo.
Bo likes to get his belly
Well, I
scratched,
think,
so
but
he.
we've been more debating Bigfoot, like we've been talking about Bigfoot. We have looked it up.
There have been a lot
We
of
have not-
Bigfoot sightings up
We've
here.
not heard anything, but we heard
We have not seen Bigfoot, but we've invited him to dinner. I think he'd like that boondocking bonanza dinner that we had.
Smelly cat.
Yeah, they do smell. So that's this is where we are. We had some earlier questions, and let me turn Jennifer around and get her back in, and we'll try and answer some of these questions. Jennifer, we had some questions about how long it takes to set up camp when you're boondocking.
About a minute? Well,
Yeah.
maybe 2 minutes if you have to move twigs and branches and fallen tree limbs.
How long did it take us to set up, Rachel?
Like 2 minutes.
Can you, by the way, tell that Rachel's got a career in broadcasting? I think you're going to do real well, Rachel, as a communicator. So about 2 minutes, and all it is getting a spot and setting yourself up fairly level, right, Jen?
Yes.
And what else do we have to do? Anything else? I mean,
Put the tarp out, and we made
The
such an
chairs.
easy dinner.
there's
that,
the tarp.
Bo, get out of the fire!
And normally we would have cooked our meals that we wrapped up in aluminum in the coals from the fire, but we don't want to leave the fire unattended. And like I say, we do want to go for a long walk after we get done with this.
Now, Janet Arnold says the feed is going in and out, and if that's the case, there's not much I can do about it. We
Kind of
are
in the middle of nowhere.
We are seriously in the middle of nowhere. I'm amazed we have a 4G signal, so I'm hoping you heard me. Shirley noticed that Mike needs Bo to keep him warm. No electricity in that tent. And let's see, Judy Palmer, where are you storing those lawn recliners? Well, you'd be probably talking about
The chairs.
Let me get a better shot of it. This one here, Rachel, show them how that chair. We call that. Jennifer has a name for that chair. What do you
I
call
don't
it?
want to look up at the sky.
I look at the sky. You don't
We
want to
call
look at
that-
the sky. It's
we
too
call
bright.
that our look at the sky chairs.
And usually every time I do that, I fall asleep.
It fits in the back of our Road Trek CS Adventurous XL. We've taken 2 of those, and then we have taken 2 of these are our Pico chairs. We take those everywhere because they telescope down, And this time we also brought the chair that Wawa's sitting in, which is a little bit bigger. All those fit really well in the back of the road trek. We have, I guess I can, well, I'm not going to open that up, but we have a bunch of space in the back.
And you can explain what we cooked on tonight.
And that's what we cooked on. That is a Coleman grill. I got to show you Bo. Bo gets really jealous when I'm talking, so he's always at my foot. You see what he's got? He's got a stick.
Bo loves sticks.
Bo loves sticks. He wants us to chase him with his stick. So it's a great feed in Nebraska, says Helen. That's great. Thank you, Helen. I was wondering how it was doing. And William Brown says he keeps losing us. It depends, I think, on where you are. You all might comment with us on how we're doing. Are you able to keep this feed? Are you able to hear us in the video stand? Because it depends on what kind of a signal you have coming in, and that really helps. So any other questions that you have, just type them in right there, and we will be able to answer them live. Pablo says, hello. Monica Lewis, great feed in Georgia. Thank you, Monica. And Judy has one of those recliners, but won't fit in my 170. Yeah, that's one of the reasons people keep asking us why we got the CS Adventurous XL. We used to have an E-Trek, and what we like best about the CS Adventurous XL is that it has that extra long. It has 14 inches in the back. Jennifer's taking care of Bo from getting in our fire pit there. And the other thing, of course, that we like is this massive refrigerator here. There are some bugs out here, so we have our screens. These are from Road Trek. You can order these from Road Trek. These are magnetic screens, and if you just shut the screens here, you'll see they latch. That's a magnet there. But what we really like about it is this monster refrigerator. And what's in that freezer, Rachel?
Soda, ice cream, popsicles,
Yeah.
ice, eggs.
We've got a lot of
other stuff.
and lots of good treats. Hey, that's a really pretty slick hat you got.
And what do we have when we come back from our walk and get the fire going?
S'mores.
S'mores? And where do we get? Yeah, we're in.
And the Hershey chocolate is from
Where you bought it?
Hershey.
Yes,
Hershey,
we're in Hershey,
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania. Bo does not know what we're doing, but he wants to go for a walk. You see that? As soon as Bo, you want to go for a walk? You see that? He does. Everybody loves. In fact, people are more interested in seeing Bo and our granddaughters than they are in seeing us. What did you two use?
That.
What did you use to remove the limbs as we were walking in? I used my wife.
I was out there tugging and pulling and holding back and moving the ones that had fallen, across the road.
It is just a 2-track, and this is a pretty high vehicle. In fact, it did knock over my cellular antenna. That I have a little wireless network. I got to go put that back on. So when we come in that 2-track, we go very slow, and Jennifer will go out, or I'll go out, but it was Jennifer this time, and I think I have you on dash cam doing that. So can you feel the temperature dropping now?
Yeah, it's going to be cold.
Yeah, the sun is just about ready to go to the tree line on the other side of the river, and it is going to get really cold. Rachel, are you going to be too cold tonight?
I'm sleeping in here.
She's sleeping in there. I think you should sleep in the tent.
Is that public?
That is public. Let's see who else. Is that public property or private that we're on? Well, it's private property. It's in our family, and we have debated. I'm going to throw it out. I think we should do a weekend sometime where we just say we can handle the first 5 people that want to meet us up here. Because I think we could put 5 people around this spot, don't you think?
Maybe.
We could get 5 Rotex around there and
I
a
think
couple of
so.
tents. So we may do that. But, it's not so much this property. There's just so much, whatever state you're in. Look at federal land, state land, and you can boondock like this.
What is so nice, the dog. I've never seen our dog so happy because he can run free. We take him wonderful places, but then he has to be on a leash. And at home we have 2 acres, and we have invisible fence, and he gets to run all over. So this is just, he's been bounding, leaping and bounding, and the happiest I've ever seen him.
He really has been a
He
happy...
will sleep well tonight.
Yep, he has. So that's it. And what do we do? Somebody else says, well, what do you do when you're boondocking? Well, what do you do anytime?
You bring a book, sit and read a book. If it were earlier in the year, I'd bring a screened-in area so you can get away from the bugs in case the bugs are bad. And I was a little concerned about the bugs because it was so warm yesterday, but there's a few bugs, but they're not bad. And they'll all be gone soon.
Hey.
Yeah, I'm surprised there are some bugs out here. I don't know what they are. They don't seem to be biting.
It's been unseasonably warm.
Yeah, it has. Kicking on the heat tonight, asked Jay Santiago, and yeah, I think that the heat will go on at 45. You guys will need some heat.
Even though you put a lot of body heat having 3 people in there and a dog.
Yeah, I will have an elk hound blanket, so that's pretty
I
thick.
wouldn't count on it. I bet he wants in with us.
You think he's going to come in with you?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh my goodness, I think you're probably right. Well, you all can tell that the sun is setting, and that means Bigfoot's going to be on the move pretty soon.
There's
Rachel.
no such thing as...
She says, how do you know there's no such thing? There could be.
How do you see?
Oh, okay. How do you keep Bo from running off after deer? You know, he's gone off twice now, and he's gone about 30, 40 feet, and he's come back.
This is our 4th elk hound, and we have experienced that they don't go far.
Now, there was a deer. I just took him down a path that way about a half hour or so ago, and there was a deer. There was some really fresh deer droppings, deer dung. What do you call it? Deer scat? I don't know. And because the dog went really after it, but he went like 20, 30 yards, and he's smart enough to know I can't catch those things. And I think Bo thinks deer are his buddies because we have so many of them in our home where we live downstate in Michigan in the Detroit area.
You have to know your breed of dog. And like I say, this is our 4th elk hound. And we've brought all of them up here and let them run free, and none of them have gone very far. They don't, in fact, sometimes they just won't leave the car that they came in because they want to go home. They like it here, but they want to ride home.
Keith Osborne says, looks like a great spot, similar to our family's place north of Calgary and Canada. And that's, you know, wherever you are, you've got a spot like this you can find. Wendy Wendland Boyer says, Jessica and the gang of girls say hi to Wawa and Rachel.
Hi.
I am typing the message. And
Hey, Jessica. Maggie.
Hey, Jessica. Hi, Maggie.
Those are your buddies?
Yeah, they're like really good friends.
Are they boondocking girls?
I don't know.
Or
Jessica has a trailer.
Huh?
Well, no, she has an RV.
Okay.
Maggie kind of lives.
Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. Somebody says, what's for dinner? Well, we already ate dinner, and in case they're just tuning, what do we eat, Rachel?
We had the Boondocking Bonanza.
Boondocking Bonanza. It's a secret Jennifer recipe that's not so secret. But what is it again?
It's like hamburger, potatoes, corn, and onions, and like you put it on the grill all together and
Wrap it up in
wrap
aluminum.
it up, and you put it on that red grill that we already showed some of you guys.
Somebody says, what adorable girls. They must be talking about, who are they talking about? Yeah, Grandma. Bill is watching. Hi, Mary Jane Curry. Helen says, Mike, you need one of those new trailers shown in Hershey. You know, I probably, I'll write about it. I don't know. I haven't slept on the ground in a tent in a long time. I'm too old for that.
Well, you didn't listen to me. We'll see if you can move tomorrow.
Yeah, I have to say, I lay down and we put a, what did we
Memory
put?
foam?
Memory foam, a little foam pad that I sleep on in here. And you came out, Jennifer.
And what?
You offered me another one, and I said, I don't think a second's going to make any difference.
If you can move tomorrow, it'll be a miracle.
But hey, I've been told that the road trek is girls only.
No, I wasn't the one who said that.
Well, then how about if you sleep in the tent tonight?
But I'm a skinny pants.
Yeah.
We're not going to let you sleep in the tent.
All right, well, let's see. I hope you've all got down vests, Burr, says Deborah Smith, and sleep on the chair. You know, the chair may be the thing to do if I could just bring my sleeping bag out there. That's not bad. Air mattress works great. Well, guess who didn't bring an air mattress? It was me. It was me. And guess who said I should have brought one?
Me?
Yeah, that's it. So, all right. Well, hey, you can see it's getting darker right now as the sun has started to drip down. Now I'm going to give you a better view of that river that we're on, so you can see. Bo is off running down the path. You ask where he is. Can you see him way over there? That's a little white butt sticking out in the woods. There he goes. He's walking through the woods. Now, he does not go any further than that from us. But there are a million deer out here, as well as who knows what else. There is a bear, there's coyotes. Some people say there's wolves up here. We've never heard them in all the years we've come. There are bald eagles, and it's just a great spot. But now let's see if I can show you a little bit better as the sun starts to sink. There's the Rifle River, and you can see it's a nice bend here where we're on the high banks. And then, can you see how clear that river is? It's just a beautiful, clear trout stream. This eventually flows into Lake Huron. Rifle River was used extensively during the logging era when they logged white pine, and they would float the white pine down to Lake Huron, where they would be loaded onto ships and taken all over the world. Kevin says, love the podcast. Thank you very much. Hi from Rhonda Phipps. Rhonda Phipps is a work camper, and she and her husband Jim are counting sugar beets. We saw some sugar beets today, didn't we?
They stunk.
They stunk. Sugar beets do stink when they make them. When they make sugar out
We
of
saw
them.
truck out of them too.
Hi to Dan. Hi to Kevin. Hi to John. And it is a lot of fun, John. Trout for breakfast? No, no trout for breakfast. I think we're going to make the world's greatest bacon. Who makes that? That would be me. That would be me. Yep, yep. All right. Well, what do you want to do now, girls?
We should
Go for a walk.
Let's go for a walk. All right. So, hey, we have been on for a long time, and I'm going to wear my battery down. On behalf of Rachel, say goodbye, Rachel.
Oh, bye.
And Wawa, say goodbye, Wawa.
What about Bo?
Yeah, and well, Bo is ready to go for a walk.
Bo's right here. He's ready for his
Bo's
walk.
ready to walk, and my beautiful bride, Jennifer. We want to say thank you all for joining us. We have had a great time, and I'll put this video up on the blog, and we'll put some pictures that we take as well, and we'll put that up sometime tomorrow and show you more about it. But if you get a chance to get out there and go boondocking, go do it. Kiki says, hey Mike, I love your secret spot. Yes, thank you, Kiki, we do too. And we just love talking with all of you guys. Have a great weekend, a great Friday night, and tell them all to go boondocking, girls.
Go boondocking!
Yeah. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
We're out of here.
Bye.